Lo digo siempre, pero lo dije también a vos porque nosotros en la moneda. ¿Perdón? ¿Tú has estado acá? ¿Esta tarde también? Sí, pasa. Esta es la moneda antigua, pero en este sector murió. Y acá desaparecer ese día.
Ese día.
Nippon, de Nicanor. Entonces es un espacio cultural que cuando hacemos la moneda como parteada. Su secretaria vino una vez muy desconfiada, la trajimos nosotros hace poco. Pero si levantas acá.
Extraordinaria de su presidencia de la COSOC.
Bueno, primero bienvenida al acceso y derecho, justicia y dignidad. Presentado en tu liderazgo y en la asistencia, porque como te decía, ha sido también un factor de apoyo.
Una visita antártica que fue muy útil en la preparación un poco más. Todas las familias de la...
Estricto a los derechos humanos.
For the well-being of the population of Gaza, for the well-being of the residents and their families in Israel, and for the well-being of the region and the world at large, I urge the government of Israel and the leaders of Hamas to reach an agreement. Without that, I'm afraid that the war, with all its consequences, will worsen exponentially, both in Gaza and throughout the region. In the past few weeks, there have been airstrikes conducted in the Rafah region. If a military attack were to occur in Rafah, it would result in an escalation of violence that is unimaginable, causing the deaths of thousands more innocent civilians and forcing hundreds of thousands of people to flee their homes. It would have a devastating impact on the Palestinians in Gaza, as well as serious consequences in the occupied West Bank and throughout the region. During our meeting, we had a discussion about population movements and the issue of illicit trafficking, whether it is drugs moving from the south to the north or weapons traveling in the opposite direction. We are in need of regional and global cooperation and must be aware that states, while actively combating crime, should not undermine the rule of law or disregard respect for human rights. We also had a discussion about the future summit that is scheduled to take place in September. The summit represents a significant opportunity for the world to reshape multilateralism and thus effectively address the challenges of the 21st century. Furthermore, there is a pressing need to reform international financial institutions, which are outdated, unrepresentative, and unable to provide sufficient support to developing countries in their pursuit of economic growth and poverty reduction. In a context of high indebtedness of many countries, including those with middle income, their governments are confronted with an impossible dilemma between paying the cost of servicing the debt or investing in key sectors of their sustainable development, such as education and health. Together, we must reform the global financial architecture in order to accurately reflect the realities of the present world, rather than those of the post-World War II era, and to effectively fulfill its crucial role as a safety net for the entire globe.